should we say that this particular boss is jealous of this child-free person, or should we say the boss is making sense? I saw this particular story on Reddit and I decided to share with you all today. Hey beautiful people, how are you all doing today? My name is Maria David and I'm back again with another interesting video. I'm going to go ahead and read the story for you. Also sit down, relax and continue watching. So the post said, my boss told me that having kids unlocks the ability to handle more. We all know that what that means is that if you have more kids, you can do more at work. How does that relate? How does doing more at work relate to having kids? And this particular boss was telling a child-free person that if you have kids, you'll be able to handle more work at work. Let's go ahead and read the story, okay? He said, well, that's a new one. My boss has always been friendly, and while I try to keep a genuine but professional boundary with her, after a while, things just come out. I mentioned that my husband and I newly discovered we are child-free, and she was response and positive, and I wish I had ended there. But then she went in a weird direction. She talked about how she and some co-workers has recently talked about how children make you better at handling more in life and ultimately better at work. She mentioned a man in the organization who could barely keep abreast with one project before returning from paternity leave, and suddenly he was taking on much more and handling a larger workload. A woman in the conversation with my boss, pregnant and mother of two, agreed that she was capable of doing much more than she ever had. As if having kids unlocks that in you. After saying this, my boss just sighed and said to me, but I guess she can learn those skills in other ways. If she had stopped before and last sentiment, maybe I could have tracked with her reasoning. But what? I wish I had something witty to say at this moment, like 99% of you know how to do. But I just sat there thinking, are you really encouraging me to get knocked up at 32 because I'll be better at multitasking? This whole exchange gave me the hick, and don't compare me to that man. He was probably just happy to be away from home. Sorry, not sorry. All right, yeah, that's the story. I don't know how having kids determine how much work you put in at work. I don't feel like it's even the opposite. If you're putting so much work, you're doing so much at work, and you have kids, it's because you are mentally drained, or probably exactly what she said, Fefe. If you're a man, probably just want to do so much, so you won't go home and start going back home to a cranky and crying baby. You won't tell me that I have to have kids for I can work so much at work. I want to know what you all think about this particular thing down in the comment section. I have few comments to share with you all today, and let's go ahead and read what other people have to say about this particular story. So someone said, tell her she should have more kids and maybe she'll be a better boss. That's what you're waiting to say to an employee. People are so jealous of child-free people that they will make anything up just to bring us down with them. I feel like that's just jealous. That's just perfect. Like, that is just jealousy, because you see somebody like living their life, enjoying their life with their husband. There is no kids to run home to start, making them exhausted. Nothing to like drain them like that. Yeah, they will have their own issue, but when it comes to kids and parenting, they are not in that space, you know, and you just see them and be like, I want you to be miserable like me. I want you to have children. How can I tell this person to make her want to have kids? Well, let me tell her that she's not useful at work because she doesn't have kids. So maybe by then she'll be able to think, oh, I want to be more useful at work. Then she'll be able to sit down to have kids. What's going on? Like, what's really going on? Like, I was like, let's go ahead and read more comments. All right. Someone said the perception she has is that it makes you more resilient. When in reality, the financial strain just makes you more focused on surviving, and so you can move up into a better paying job. You're more likely to do what they tell you and keep accepting more work being dumped on you. Also, it's probably a bit escapism that works provide. If you're child free, you presumably have more wiggle room and ain't as desperate. So, yeah, there's a change. But is it for a reason, she thinks? Having a kid doesn't make you better employee though. It doesn't. Like, let's go on and read more comments. I'm going to read a few more comments before we end today's video. All right. So someone said, was having a kid unlock a desperation to remain employed? A single person can maybe float a bit and can save against lean times to ditch a shitty boss if necessary. A parent person can't really do that without harming somebody else. A pretty much innocent bystander, which a good person would always try to avoid doing. And yeah, as a child-free person who's own our own home and car, I quit my career job 3 weeks ago because I just got to do too much political and administrative bullshit. I have enough cash on hand and not to work for like 2 years, but I'm already getting some consulting work coming from the pipe. Probably just gonna roll with that for a while. Luckily, got on my wife's insurance. Unfortunately, that's the big blocker in the US for trying to go out on your own health insurance. Think of how many new businesses were started because a entrepreneur couldn't afford health insurance. Okay, let me stop there. All right, I feel like this boss is just trying to make this particular child-free person, feel bad, like, for not having children. And it's not, she is actually, you're not making sense. I think that's just what I want to say. The boss isn't making sense, saying that if you have more kids, you'll be able to do more work at work. How does that release? Like, if you're a mother and you have more kids, before you're waking up, you're already exhausted, you're already tired, then you go to work and do more. Then one mother was like, oh yeah, there's something she couldn't do now, she could do it. That's because it's changing you. It's not changing you to the good. Oh my god. I really don't know how to put this. I really want to know what you all think down in the comment section concerning this particular video. And this is my very first video on Reddit. Let me know how you take this video. I have so many stories to share with you on Reddit aside from TikTok videos, but we're going to be doing Reddit videos and TikTok content as well. Let me know what you all think about this particular video down in the comment section. All right, thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know your thoughts about this down in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and comment your thoughts down in the comment section. And of course, I'll see you all in my next video.